The 10X Rule, the only difference between success and failure, by Grant Cardone. Discover how challenging yourself and setting high goals can lead to great accomplishments. Hey, achieving success, regardless of how you define it, can be difficult. Many have attempted to simplify the concept of success with these catchy little phrases, these little slogans. But hey, you know what? These fall short. All right, when a recession hits, a little catchphrase is not going to save you. The truth is, most of these self-proclaimed self-help experts, quote unquote experts, experts, they're mainly promoting extravagant and questionable concepts. They are familiar with the cliches and catchphrases, but they lack the understanding needed to genuinely guide people towards success. And that is where the 10X rule comes in play. The 10X rule is putting in 10 times more effort and aiming 10 times higher. When browsing through a typical bookstore, you will come across many books claiming to reveal the secrets to success. However, with so many choices, it is challenging to determine what's the best one. Which one should I get? Instead of getting drawn into another dubious success formula, think about the 10X rule, a proven method to excel in whatever you desire. The 10X rule is founded on the understanding that success always demands more work than you initially anticipated. Reflecting on your life, just think about the past. It's clear that your endeavors where you were successful, where it actually mattered, where you accomplished something, come on, tell me that didn't end up taking a little bit more effort than you originally anticipated. Success in business is often resulted from investing 10 times more than your rivals, than your competition. You need to work way harder. Don't think about 10%, think about 10 times. For example, if you believe making 10 phone calls in a day will help you sell a product, you should be aiming for 100 phone calls a day. Increasing your effort will not just help you reach your daily targets. The 10X rule will enable you to achieve much, much more. This leads us to the second part of the 10X rule. Your goals should be 10 times larger than what you consider realistic. In other words, aim big, aim for the sky, aim for the stars, and choose a goal that surpasses all your wildest dreams. Hey, it might sound ridiculous, but aiming too low will leave you dissatisfied, even if you do reach your goal. Think about that. Have you ever set a low, realistic goal? All right, I'm just going to take it conservative. And then you actually accomplish that goal and you realize, shoot, I'm still not satisfied because your goal sucked. Your goal was weak to begin with. It is far better to fall short on an incredibly audacious high target than to achieve a mediocre one. For example, if your dream is to become an author, what's your goal? You want to write a 2-page story? You want to write a short story? Or you want to write the next American novel? Even if you successfully complete that little short story. Oh, look, I made a short story. Come on, man. Are you really going to view yourself as a writer? Nah, man. You want to write a full-on book. Or maybe you want to write comic books. I'm saying don't minimize your goal. What do you really want? And by the way, let's get real. You want to sell 10 copies? Or you want to sell 1,000,000 copies? Come on, man, you know what to do. The 10X rule encourages you to work harder and dream bigger. The 10X rule can help you tackle unexpected challenges and reach your full potential. History has repeatedly proven that having the best product is not enough. It's not the only key to success. Yeah, man, of course we want to have the best product we can. But hey, does the best product always win? No. True market success comes from the right attitude and the ability to handle unexpected problems. That is why the 10X rule also focuses on preparing for unseen obstacles. By aiming as high as the 10X rule suggests, you will work hard enough to handle any situation. For example, let's say you aim to sell 100,000 units in your product line, while everybody else, they're trying to do 10,000. This extra ambitious goal that you set means if you face a massive surge in orders, you will be able to succeed where others fail because you have built the capacity to take on more. You are expecting success. The 10X rule also provides clear guidelines to succeed. First, people often think of success as something reserved for others. No, but not myself. No, that's the people on TV. That's the people on Forbes lists. Not me. I can't be successful. It is crucial to overcome this mindset and remember that success has no limits. Regardless of what other people say, success is not a zero-sum game. There is plenty of success available for everyone. Anyone with a 10X mindset can achieve success without taking it away from someone else. For instance, if you successfully launch an improved cell phone, you will be making a significant positive contribution to society, creating a win-win for yourself and almost the entire world. Except, those old cell phone companies that couldn't keep up with you. But we are still improving society overall. We are offering a better product at the same price. Or heck, maybe even a better product at a lower price. That is a win-win for society. Even if other businesses feel envious initially, they will eventually learn from your example and attitude, and they will find their own path to success. In this way, the 10X rule, by pushing you to achieve all you can, becomes a tool for unlocking your true potential. Take Grant as an example. Until the age of 25, Grant's life revolved around alcohol and drugs. At some point, he realized, he was not living even close to his potential or a fulfilling life. He lacked any motivation to do or achieve anything. He was not happy with his life. So he changed his mindset and pushed himself to reach new levels of accomplishment he never even thought possible. Heck, let alone possible, it didn't even cross his mind. Now, you will learn how to apply the 10X rule in your life and experience similar transformations. When facing a challenge, you give it your all. Have you ever heard of the 4 degrees of action? It is a straightforward concept explaining that when you encounter a situation, any situation, you can respond in one of 4 ways. You can either do nothing, retreat, take normal levels of action, or take massive action. Come on. Which one do you think this book's about, man? You already know. The last of these, massive action, is the key to success. To see this principle at work, just observe children. When confronted with a challenge, they wholeheartedly dive into it without pausing to calculate or limit their effort. They're not thinking, do I want to do this? Is this going to be too much work? Maybe I should reserve some energy for later. No, man, they're just going all in. Follow the kids' example. Go all in. Instead of determining how many hours should I dedicate to this and how hard should I work, just take massive action. That is your natural habit. That's your natural state. You've just gotten away from it. Suppose you need to sell your product to a market influencer. Don't cut corners on budget or limit your efforts. Go all out to persuade them. Conduct thorough research. Spare no expense and persist until you have convinced them. However, taking this path means accepting responsibility. Success does not happen to you. It happens because of you. Avoid thinking of yourself as a victim. You want to be a victim? Do victims win in life? Hey, just go ask a victim if they're winning. Victims lose, and they will be happy to tell you all about it. Start seeing yourself as an active participant in life. Embrace challenges and focus on opportunities rather than risks or dangers. Remember, the term average means less than extraordinary. It is your job to push beyond the boundary of average and to do something extraordinary. The truth is, the world is full of average. Consider how many people aim to be in the middle class, aiming for average income, an average house, an average career, an average car, average savings. The risk is that average can quickly drop out below you. The 2008 financial crisis serves as a prime example, as it hit the middle class the hardest, pushing many who thought they were safe with their average life into poverty. This demonstrates that aiming for average is no valid target. It's not enough. You have just enough to not have enough when it matters. Define what average means in your context, whatever it is you're shooting for. But aim for 10 times higher, because we're not going for average, we're going for 10x. And doing so is what will ensure your success for years to come. To achieve the greatest results, you must fully commit 100%. Anyone familiar with poker knows going all in is a risky move. You might win the round and claim the pot, but you could also lose everything. Fortunately, going all in life is a lot less risky. When applying the 10x rule, going all in means investing not just money, but effort and energy and creativity to achieve your goal. And guess what? You have an unlimited amount of effort, energy, and creativity. You can go all in this time, it doesn't work out, and you can go all in again and again and again. First, identify goals large enough to motivate you. Start by selecting objectives beyond your reach and fully commit to achieving them. Going all in also means thinking outside the box for solutions. If you have chosen appropriate goals, the challenges you will face will be enormous. They will be obstacles and challenges you have never faced before. Big goals means new problems, and that's a good thing. It means we are on the right track. Such obstacles often overwhelm others attempting to overcome them. You will need to be resourceful, using every ounce of effort and energy and creativity you have to succeed. Do not follow the path of those who failed. Go all in. To triumph against the odds, become obsessed with your goals. They should dominate your thoughts and become your mission. Children can be excellent role models in this context. They are passionate about everything new they encounter, dedicating their full energy and interest. You'll need to do the same to succeed. When others see your obsession, they will be willing to join you on your journey to achieve your ambitious goals. Conversely, if you do not demonstrate this dedication, come on, man, you really think other people are going to join you? You think other people are going to work for you, dedicate a massive chunk of their life to helping you? If you don't demonstrate that passion and dedication and willingness to do anything to see your goals become a reality. Obsession with your goals is crucial, but it is equally important to not dwell on failures or make excuses. Focus on doing things right and do not worry about when they go wrong. Because remember, you can go all in again and again. Aim for growth and maintain control of your time and emotions. Living by the 10x rule means continually seeking growth. After all, the path to success involves growing. And hey, if you're going to fail, there's a chance it's not going to work out, right? How do you want to fail? You want to fail striving for greatness, where even if you come up short, you're probably still going to get somewhere? Or you want to fail while retreating? And by the way, retreating ensures failure. You will not become great. You will not become a success in retreat. To stay focused on your goals, resist outside influences that attempt to control your actions and keep pushing forward towards your desired achievements. For example, in struggling economies, people often panic and rush to protect their assets. They go into conservation mode. They go into retreat. However, concentrate on accomplishing your goals while everyone else is running away from theirs. That is the best time to win. Another key point is not to fear overexposure. You might worry that constantly pushing forward content on social media will bore or annoy people, but overexposure is way, way better than nobody knowing who you are to begin with. I would much rather have people complaining that they get too much of me than saying, who's that guy? Take Coca-Cola or Facebook as examples. Come on, man, you hear about these companies all the time. Has overexposure harmed them? I don't know. Stock market would say otherwise. Lastly, to achieve true success, take control of your workday and emotions. People struggle with time management, and time is a finite resource. So the question most people ask themselves is, which of these two things can I do, right? They only have so much time. They got so many things they want to do. So what am I going to do? I can do this or I can do that. What am I going to do and what am I going to give up on? But you need to learn how to ask the question, how can I do both? Think about it. Use your creativity and stop limiting yourself. Is there a way you can accomplish both at the same time? The best strategy is to aim to accomplish more in less time. How can you get more done in less time or combine things? Monitor your available time and work harder while budgeting your time effectively. Grant serves as a good example. After his daughter's birth, he began waking up an hour earlier to spend quality time with her and let his wife sleep in, all while maintaining his previous workload. Both the structure of your workday and your emotions are critical. Feelings like fear and pride can hold you back. Fear or risk can hinder you from reaching your goals, and excessive pride can make you resistant to constructive feedback. When confronted with such emotions, remember that it's your responsibility to remain in control and continue progressing towards your goal. Choose goals that truly matter to you. Now you have the knowledge to apply the 10x rule to your life. The final piece of the puzzle is figuring out, what's your goal? Where are you going? Avoid simply adopting goals imposed by your social environment. Who cares what Sally wants to do? What do you want to do? Consider the example of customer satisfaction. Although it's essential, many companies lack a sufficient customer base. So they always say, oh, our goal is customer satisfaction. Go ask any business. Hey, is customer satisfaction a goal? Oh yeah, customer satisfaction, that's our goal. Nah. Their real target should be increasing their number of customers in the first place. With a 10x mindset, you will consistently exceed customer expectations. Of course, you're going to satisfy your customers. Of course, they're not going to come back either way. You know that. I know that. We all know you need to satisfy your customers. So stop wasting your time talking about it and go get more customers. Successful brands like Google and Apple prioritize customer acquisition over satisfaction. Yes, they want to have satisfied customers, but they need to get customers in the first place. They understand that getting more people talking about their brand leads to greater reach and a greater business. Remember that customer feedback, even if negative, is valuable for improvement. Another important goal is name recognition. Treat your name as your most valuable asset, making it synonymous with your values. For example, when people think of MP3 players, come on, you thinking of the Zoom? Nah, man, you're thinking of Apple, you're thinking of the iPod. When people think of search engines, they're thinking of Google. Follow their lead and proudly showcase what you have to offer. You want to be the default in people's minds. Once you've identified your goals, now it's time to take action. List your objectives, plan your steps, and give it your all. Go all in. If your 10x goal is to sell 100,000 units of your product, consider the best approach. Should you increase your marketing budget, develop an outstanding advertising strategy, or target an all-new demographic of customer? Regularly review what's working, what's not working, and adjust your list accordingly. Now, get out there and remember, you want to live an average life or you want to live a 10x life? This concludes the 10x rule.